Well, pets add so much more to our lives, from endless friendship to joy and helping reduce stress. A furry friend can be the champion you've been looking for. So here with the latest adoptable pet for their forever home is Katie. We also have Yanni here. Yanni and I have gotten to know each other a little bit. He's given me plenty of kisses from the Idaho Humane Society. So we're going to get to Yanni in a second, who maybe you can hear him a little bit. He's given this, or she's given this. But wonderful always to catch up with the Idaho Humane Society. For those that aren't maybe familiar with the Idaho Humane Society, tell us all about it.
Oh gosh, well we...
In a nutshell.
Right,
I realize there's so much. Yeah.
Well, we save animals and rehome them.
Yeah.
It is the easiest explanation. And I can tell you right now, we're seeing a lot of pregnant mama cats come in.
Okay.
And abandoned kittens. So if you come across kittens you think that have been abandoned, they're better left where they are if their eyes are closed. They need their mama. Unless
No kidding.
Yeah, unless they're in immediate danger. If their eyes are open, they have a better chance of surviving at the Humane Society. What you want to do is sprinkle flour around them, and then you can see if their mama comes back and walks through the flour, and if she does, they're better there.
Oh my word. Okay, so if you see a little, this is the new information to me, Katie. So if you see a little kitten, if eyes are closed, hands off, and then flat, like baking flour, like you'd find it like in your kitchen, sprinkle that around, and then you could see paws.
Exactly.
Okay, but if eyes are open and a kitten, then maybe you want to take them to Idaho.
If they've definitely been abandoned and their eyes are open, then they have a good chance of survival at the shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have this beautiful girl here. Her name is Yanni. Can you tell us a little bit about Yanni, who is just, oh, that's so soft. Oh my gosh, feel that.
She's a 6-year-old husky mix. She's a little bit overweight, needs some exercise.
Same, Yanni, same. I'm in the same boat, girl.
Right?
Don't worry.
And she has a pretty high energy level, so she needs an active home.
Okay.
Probably best with kids 10 and older because she's a little bit bigger and stronger. No cats. She doesn't like cats.
No cats. I'm allergic to cats, so that actually works out. Yeah. Yanni, you and I are very similar. Right? Overweight, you know. Yeah, we should run a little bit more. Cats are a problem. I noticed she has 2 different colored eyes too, it looks like, which is so cool and so unique.
From the husky, yeah, she's really quite pretty.
Yeah. So if someone's looking at sweet little Yanni here and they are, maybe they're looking at her, they're like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Maybe she's a perfect fit. What are the next steps for someone that sees an adoptable pet and what they should do?
So either head out to the Humane Society or get on the website and look at her information and make sure that it's a good fit. And then you fill out an adoption application and go through that process. You'll want to bring your own dogs in to meet her just to make sure that they gel.
So that's no problem. If you have dogs already, bring them into Idaho Humane Society.
Yeah, if you just want to call and set up an appointment.
And when you talk about high energy or different things, how much time are they allowed to go and play with Yanni a little bit? I mean, can they do like foster situations at all?
Yes, you could definitely foster her. And you could spend quite a bit of time out there during the day getting to know her. See, she calms down nicely after a minute.
She's great. And she looked at me just so like intently. She was just like, she totally gets it. Yeah. So is there a way online for people to look at all the different pets you guys have?
Yes, all of the adoptable pets, dogs, cats, mice, birds, rabbits, everything, all the
mice, birds, rabbits, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So it's not just, some people may say, well, we've got a dog at home or we've got some cats at home, but maybe our kids are looking for a smaller, a parakeet, exactly. Who knew that there were, parakeets around? For those that have, maybe they've thought about having a pet, you can explain what it does for a family, what it does for companionship, especially for these dogs and cats and all these different animals that need homes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's great for the animal that does need homes, but it's also good for your family and your kids and to have them be a part of your family. Yeah. And it gets people out walking and exercising and throwing the ball, and so it's really good for everyone's mental health. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. Now, Yanni, this name, is this the name the dog came in with, or is this a new creation?
It was an owner surrender, so that name came with her.
But sometimes you get to name these pets, right? For the time being, and then a family can,
but you don't have to keep the names. You can change them.
Yeah. Katie, you're the best. Yanni, you're the best. I love you, sweetie. Don't want to get you too excited, but thank you for the kisses. Thank you so much for helping out, and we love the Idaho Humane Society. So really quickly, where can people go for more information?
IdahoHumaneSociety.org is a great place.
IdahoHumaneSociety.org. We'll have more Idaho Today coming up later. We'll be sitting down with a local nonprofit to hear how they are helping those that have been affected by congenital heart defects in the Treasure Valley. Stay with us.